And welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV, episode 197. You should tell Manphilia that I actually have, we got someone with me. So all the Dravian that were outlying.
Is that what I think it is?
Hello, can you hear me? We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
You guys know we can teleport, right? How much you want to bet we're not going to actually be in the Rising Stones? No. Actually, I'm surprised. We did actually run away. I'm surprised they actually even bothered to move me. Alright, someone drop a box. Yeah, I never realized this, but it puts me directly so I can just go straight into the Rising Stones. So what's probably going to happen is I don't know, because I don't know how expansions start in this game. Interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn Moonbreeder's passing, a loss really sorely felt. The last recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Korthus will soon arrive and was absent to hear a report. Alvanar awaits the arrival of the Ishgardian envoy. Envoy is here. He received me in such notice. And ever since, so I would forgo. Well, usual pleasantries, if I may. Hey, what comes to the Ravenians? Alright, we began the attack in earnest. The first wave reached Central Highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. I himself set forth a contingent of Timmelites, companies and nobles' house's finest. These were only for us in treat or victory, if as much may be called. The cost of many of our own, too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravenian renew their assault. A painting grim picture, my lady. Is reinforcements you seek, then? We do, though it pricks our pride. It is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with the ranks, lest sinned by the Horde. Emmerich would meet you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall depart for Korthus at once. When you have an involvement in the Crystal Braves is by no means assured, our commitment to quelling the rest in Elda must take precedence. It is with such continued in mind that I must make another request. Don, known for sharing close ties with all three the grand companies of yours here, would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Hello, we'll gladly appeal the Grand Company to behalf. I dare not promise a favorable reply. You not say more, no more. As to the Orzian Alliance, I can well imagine how our pleas will be received. Ishgard hangs in the bell, so we must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how promising. I shall send an envoy to each of the allied nations, and then present your request directly to the heads of the Grand Companies. In the event that your pleas does receive a favorable answer, I know that any support is certain to be conditional, as will be made of Ishgard. When you be expected, rest assured that I speak with They makes authority in the matter, and their actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. In my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. Oh, Lord, Commander, I wish him much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. May has Midgard somewhere and survived. Anything you can share with your experience may yield us advantage over your foe. You wear the mantle of hero well. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragon, and stick me out when you arrive, Zyphreium. Steps of Faith. Wait a second. So they have a traitor and Huh.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
She's gonna break the Heavens Ward. Yep, she broke the Heavens Ward.
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Should have just struck her with my axe. Oh, and that's why that... Sure you love being back here again, Alphanid. I think there's more people now. You know, was the swiftest of them. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host is yet to make an appearance. Anything about the camp, tell me some men have troubled the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. So I'm a bit concerned about the last trial we have to do. Because I hear that trial actually is fucking with people, like that people are actually having trouble with it. Oh wow, they actually finally opened it. Yeah, gentlemen are much more than a mere door. They are almost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. However, a sign of events can be so easily shattered. Heretics, somehow dare they meddle with divine protections. For our nation, the blasting even means cutting them down one by one. We need not fret over much, yet still layers of arcing protecting the shield of city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Tenterhook. I had eyes upon the eyes, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. There struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. So it's not fully dead. Sons, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. A chance to hear that there had been trouble with the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned the heretic's treachery. Lady Ysart led a force of her followers against her defenders, came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. Lastly, more back to the side of the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. The winds roar. Lieutenant seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. Going bold into you should risk direct action against the city. Let's do as we have been and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Hashafant, or whatever, we'll know what Sir Emmerich means to receive us. It's getting good. This is basically, literally, Destiny 2 at this point, before Destiny 2 was a thing. Reassuring thee, behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland is upon the very brink of disaster. Oh, a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss. Your heroic presence stokes the flame of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragon to listen to my prattling. Your man has arrived and would treat you to an accessory. I shall show you inside. It's so nice. I mean, I made friends of the outer three houses and Emmerich in a way. Yep, I had a feeling. Let me guess, cutscene. It's just an old film reel. I come with Mr. Chase and apologize for my absence. Suffice to say, now that heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you prefer to postpone our appointed audience. Regarding myself, and I think more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, return to my post on Ishgard's walls and when our business is concluded. Subject to reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend, so an ally, Estonine. Oh, is that his first name? Oh. Wow. Remember to you, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. Impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. Remember the warriors and all, yet even among such a massive lance, Estonine is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravenian. Wait, power of dragons? Are you overmuch, Lord Commander? Oh, you are the adventurer whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now we have been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you we have learned in Isort's design, as confessed by the heretics king captive at the soul and the gates. You know, the Isort and the Dravenians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Isn't Nidhogg that weird, like, jelly thing in Devil May Cry 5? Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. The name features prominently in the nation's history, though once defeated by the hero Haldroth, it is said to have terrorized Korthus since Ishgard's founding. Many of scars our worlds bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. All was plucked from the best worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasure relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. In return to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, that no ward we could erect would ever be stout enough to deny him. The eventual Sona hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. One mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. And though it is secreted deep within the vault, it is kept under heavy guard, surrounding at all times men and women from their loyalty to the Holy See. But the stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to scourge the heretics. The dragons are another matter. Remember when the Dravian horde, whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of strength, though the endless march of years, having endured patient, calculating, and inexorable. You must understand these creatures do not share a perception of time. Especially true of the great worms. It has been centuries since someone only awake and resume the campaign as the mere hours have passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, for us to bolster our defenses, and now he is trying to return the heretics strike at the gates. Hey, Asa is in league with the creature then. I mean, there can be no other explanation. Well, we cannot be certain, though. We know they are to cover the Eye. We've been able to determine the plans for it. On the other side, we must need to address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. We as Dravians do not like to leave untested. So it would seem you described your plan in admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Which means truth, by the way. Which, why share such information with us? I think I need to share his need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines and readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. Much as expected, unlike our agreement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from assistance in the matter. Only why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravenia. The Alliance requested Ishgard's aid during Operation Archon. You refused us. Do not seem grossly unjust to demand now risk our lives in your private war. We no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would fall were Ishgard to fall. In order to city the ground, the horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Drenia. After, the ruins of Gorthos would be buried, and snow in the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Guardian's arrival, that is, for you can be certain the Empire would not hesitate to claim Gorthos, not even have to draw steel. And then they just have an entire base. Your province sharing a border with Murdana, 7 Hells. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. Well, Great Worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Warriors will not abandon our Ishgard brothers to face the coming horde alone. Or I ever think you would now upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Emmerich. Well, although I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength, his essence is stolen into my very blood. You know, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you. Though it has no relevance to this tale, it is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Still, the influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared? Was Nidhogg I? He means to hurl his sword against Danfine's collar, to have the remaining wards that protect the city. Let me no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. Well then. Well, seemingly far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of USA together in common cause. Remember the most recent negotiation than I had anticipated. Otherwise, one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. Seeing his face when he formally requested our assistance, the man has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates outside. I expect the softening of all he sees attitude. One guarding came at something of a bittersweet victory. That promised to be interesting indeed. Only 4 more. And is ready to make preparations for the war. We are taking journey in this war of theirs. Preparation will have to be made in soon. Proceeding, however, we must return to the Rising Stones. Make our reports to the antecedent. Yeah, that's gonna be for this episode of The Soldiers.